Welcome to the FallenGiantz podcast. Another video. We're going to go from a FallenGiantz perspective, and I think it's going to be along the lines of the FallenGiantz prediction, right?
The reason he's saying he thinks because he's just been thrown into this video.
Thrown into it.
We've been setting up trying to get it right, and Chaz has just come in.
Still wasn't right, but
been chucked into it. All right. Give it away.
Basically, yeah, this is the most advanced video we've ever done so far on the channel. We've shared a screen.
So look up for
the
this.
boundaries of what can be achieved.
So do you want to tell the viewers what we're planning to do, and then we'll go from there.
I'll just say, well, obviously we've just come off the back of recording a preview. We literally where we only previewed only our 3 clubs out of all the Premier League. But we decided we may as well try. Well, we're going to do a prediction. We mentioned in that video anyway. We were going to do a prediction table and whatever. So yeah, we thought we may as well do it now. And Ollie's thought of the idea we can share a screen, and then collectively, as the FallenGiantz team, we're going to come up with the table that we're going to predict. We were thinking of doing it individually.
Unanimous voting will occur, right?
Yeah, exactly. Unanimously vote each position and each team. So that will be, we'll probably pin it, Chaz, at the top of our Twitter, and that'll be our official predictions in it. That'll be our official predictions for the season.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So let's get going.
You start sharing that screen. Hopefully this works.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. Right, so we should be able to see us in the corners.
It's quite well known to YouTube. This table.
I'm sure everyone knows it.
Chaz, I've seen the Sidemen do it for fucking for fast food restaurants.
So where are we starting, lads? Are we starting bottom to top, or top to bottom?
No. I think top to bottom actually.
Top to bottom.
Hang on. What's happened to the Spurs logo?
Oh yeah, some of them are a bit cut off. We've got a bit of a dodgy website, I'll be honest with you.
I just realised that the Spurs one's the only one that's proper.
Yeah, it's the only one that's like you can't even
that fits anyway.
To be fair, yeah, you've fucking got a cockerel and a fucking basketball.
So champions.
Anyway.
Champions for me, there's no question.
We're all saying
I'm going City.
Manchester City.
Has anyone got any strong disagreements against that?
I'd put Brighton, but
no.
Oh, how funny would it be though if we go back to this and Brighton do like a Leicester season and then they come back and win the whole league?
That's not happening. Like Haaland coming in, there's no wave from City. Nothing's changing. I don't think we need to spend too long on that. City are champions again.
Are we just going to say because City is City at the minute? They've won. What is it? They've won 4 out of the last 5.
4 out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
They're too dominant to have anything change.
City are the new how United used to be, basically, where they were winning league after league. Yeah. They're basically that now. They are dominating English football.
Yeah.
It's actually worrying, by the way. Before we get to it, like they're so dominant that every season we say they're going to win it. They're the first team we say is going to win it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Well,
there's not even a hint of disagreement. It's just.
You know what?
I think they might win it easier this year. I think there might be a bit of a gap.
I think there will be. I think that's a really depressing start to the video.
Also, their depth is so good that like they're just not going to have a problem because of the 5 substitutions. They're just going to.
They're so strong.
Don't worry. You'll still get your customary win you get every season against them as well. But
I think we'll get 2.
Well, you never know. You got 2 last year, so
we're all agreed. City at the top. So who gets that second spot?
I'm still going to go Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm still going Liverpool.
I was going Liverpool as well, so that's an easy one.
Why are we saying? Why are we saying that? They just are the second.
I can't see him dropping off as much as like coming down to the.
But I agree with Chaz. There will be a bit of a gap, so I think Liverpool will drop off. I think, but not to the extreme where they're going to be dropping below Arsenal, Chelsea, and teams like that.
There will be. I think there'll be a bigger gap, but yeah, I don't buy in because I know the sort of Mane situation in the front three, but then you just look at the defence and the midfield. Like nothing's really changing there.
No, nothing's changing.
They've got another year of playing together, and like they're just going to get wins against. And really at Anfield, they're just going to bang numbers. So
yeah. They probably
Also,
won't lose
they've got-
they won't keep up with City, though. I don't think.
I do agree. I think this could be one of the last seasons. Like we could see next season after this being like Liverpool could probably drop off. But I think
it depends how they.
Quite a big statement in its own, but
yeah, I was going to say it depends how they recruit because they've done well in there. Like they've recruited in advance quite well at the minute as well. So, but we just don't know how good these Nunes will turn out to be.
Yeah, you're right. Diaz, Nunes, they're all ready to go.
You could say the same for Haaland at City. We don't know how. I know it's not the same.
I think that one's working in my opinion.
I think Haaland's more of a guarantee.
But I still think Nunes is going to do brilliantly in that system because of the way that they play.
Probably he's going to get goals. That's not going.
Yeah.
He's still a scatty player, but he'll get goals.
And they've got Diaz as well.
So who are we going? Who gets that third? I know who it is for me.
This is interesting, by the way, lads. For me, this is where it gets a bit more. I think there'll be differences of opinions here.
Yeah, there will be definitely.
Shall I go first?
Yeah, you go
first. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Arsenal.
Yeah, I was going with Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm not confident about Arsenal normally, but I was putting Arsenal first.
Oh shit! I didn't expect Taz to put Arsenal.
That means they go. It doesn't matter what Senio says. That's a 3 versus 1.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull Chaz up on this though. It wasn't long that this someone called. Yeah, I swear, things changed in the recent weeks for you because I swear we thought it was going to be City, Liverpool, and maybe Spurs and Chelsea as that top 4. It was going to be.
I think for me, I might be getting a little bit overexcited, but
okay.
I feel like they're in a better place.
Are you worried about Chelsea?
I started to look at the other teams, yeah, and then I started to think where Arsenal are. So I looked at the Premier League table and I tried to work out how many points each team are going to improve by. Okay, and I think Arsenal have a chance of improving that points tally like more than Chelsea's and Tottenham's. And I'm not saying that Tottenham could be literally right behind us or 1 point off us or beat us. But from what I saw from last season, I just think we're going to accumulate more points this year. And to be honest, and in my mind, it has to happen. So
yeah.
I agree.
I think if we're going to get a general audience once this goes out, the audience are I think we're not going to be in the majority here. I think this will be the minority. I think Arsenal in third is not going to be in a lot of predictions. I guarantee you, we're going to go and look at other predictions, whether it's other channels you watch. Arsenal will be out the top 4 for most of them. I think in most of these predictions. I don't
know. I think
they will.
You're looking at it in a different light. I actually think a lot of people might put Arsenal in that sort of 4th space at least.
Okay.
What do you think, Senio? Do you agree with it?
I want to say Spurs, but I know that
you can say Spurs.
No, I know, but I still have my doubts because I'd have liked to have seen a left centre back. I think it's a really crucial position for us, and we haven't really upgraded, as we spoke about in the last podcast, in our defence. So, but for me, I think Chelsea are going to get third.
Okay, yeah.
I think Chelsea
because
I don't think that's deluded to say because for me, before the window started, Chelsea we thought they were going to get third again.
Shall I tell you why? Because I know they've lost some great players, but they will replace more, and they're also still replacing with quality. Like Koulibaly in defence, like he's the player Spurs should be signing. He's that well-known quantity, elite level player. They've also signed Sterling, just to name a few. And they're still going to make big signings. I think we'll see the drop off with them maybe next season when Abramovich's money and the new start of Burley's campaign has worn off. We might start to see a drop off, but for now they're still continuing that big spending.
Well, Malison,
firing of managers, and I wouldn't also be surprised if Tuchel does get sacked as well. But I think they'll still finish strongly.
Malison, you always say Chelsea just somehow find a knack of just winning things and getting in positions somehow, somewhere.
They
But-
do, but I think
Well, I
there's just
agree,
too much
yeah.
of a change
I mean,
this year.
yeah.
I personally think that Chelsea are going to massively drop off. Like for
I
me,
don't
That's-
see
But I
that.
think
Alright.
that's deceiving, though. I think we always think that, and they
Yeah, but
always
we don't-
find
this
a way.
is
Like
unknown
you say,
territory.
they've had a bad season, yet they somehow managed to win
Yeah,
a
but
trophy
Alison,
somewhere.
we're entering
I mean-
unknown territory. This was all Abramovich era you're talking about. That's the thing as
Yeah,
well. We're
But
entering
this
a new
said,
era.
Burnley is trying to continue that, and I think it will work for this one season.
see, I think it'll backfire.
I think I'm going to personally say I think I'll put my point that I think Arsenal will. It makes sense for Arsenal to finish third because they've kept their manager for the longest out of everyone as well. So in terms of their project and the trajectory they're on, they should be finishing third.
Yeah,
as well.
you're spot on there. Their project like is almost hinged on them being third this season.
It makes
Like
sense.
that's where it needs to
But-
be for the project to
I do
progress.
think we look like we know something more than others do because I do feel like not many people put Arsenal third. I really believe that as well. But
Yeah,
we'll wait because Arteta as a manager still hasn't. He's still not on the level of a Tuchel. So
Yeah,
we're
he's not.
assuming
He's
that
not.
we're assuming
I
that
feel like
we're assuming that Arteta's going to go up in levels this season as well. That's the thing. So
He
I
has
think
to. He
he
has to.
needs to prove that he can overcome some adversity and some barriers which maybe we haven't seen before. And I'm not saying he won't do, but
Yeah.
that will need to happen this season if
okay,
if they are to finish third.
So
we going?
who are we saying is getting that fourth spot then?
I'm going to go Spurs.
I was going Spurs.
Well, yeah,
I
for
was
me it's
going
different now, isn't
Chelsea.
it? Because
You think Spurs are out top four, Chaz?
Yeah, I think if we do what we say and we get third, I think Chelsea are going to pip Spurs.
I think
Do
Spurs
you?
are top four.
No, I think Spurs are getting top four.
I think it's going to be close between Arsenal and Spurs
I think Spurs to get
for
top
third or
So do
fourth.
I. So do I. I agree with that. Big time. So, Madison, in your eyes, that's another, back-to-back Champions League seasons. You'll take that all day long.
Yeah, of course.
You're more focused
I
on the
will,
cups
although
side of things.
although we're looking for now instant success, and
Yeah, but
really,
no.
I'd like to see us higher than that. But
Yeah, but instant success with realism as well. So you'd be looking for a cup, surely top four in a cup this season.
yeah, but I think finishing stronger in the league actually enables you a better chance in the cups as well. That's why I'm worried that just aiming for top four.
There's no worry here because me
close.
and Ollie are saying I think it's a toss-up between Arsenal and Spurs for third and fourth anyway. So I think that regardless,
But then I also think Chelsea are going to be strong. Like so.
yeah.
So what are we saying? Are we?
But we'll go.
Tottenham,
Yeah,
innit?
Well, there's three of us.
that's top four. So
Three of us said Spurs. Charlie obviously said Chelsea.
Yeah.
All right, fifth.
So fifth for me is Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah. That's
It's
Chelsea.
going to be Chelsea,
Well, yeah,
obviously, yeah. But I was saying Tottenham.
third.
And so for this regarding Chelsea, this is going to be a disappointing season, really, for them.
Yeah,
you're
I
saying,
think it will be.
yeah.
I think you.
Well,
I think
yeah.
I do agree. I think you might see a Tuchel leave potentially.
Yeah, he's already showing the cracks in it. Obviously, even when you lot beat them, he was already saying, "I don't think we're ready for the season and everything." So he's already showing cracks of low confidence and disappointment. So
My my next might be a bit surprising. I don't know about anyone else. I'm potentially going to go Villa.
I'll tell you what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for West Ham.
shit.
I'm going Man United. They'll still get
sick.
You think United? Who are you going for, Nick?
God, this is going to sound mental.
Well, unless Nick picks one of those, then we've got a deadlock. Like
This is going to sound mental. You lot are going to think I'm absolutely nuts.
it's Brighton, isn't it?
No, I'm going to go Newcastle.
Nah,
What do you think?
They won't get top six.
I don't think they'll get top six yet.
No, wait. Let me think. Let me just think.
Sixth place, lads. Like they might get eighth, but top six. United are still good enough to do that. I think.
Actually,
Yeah, no. I'm going to go with Chaz. I'm going to go United. So that makes a decision as well. So yeah, I think I'm interested to see Malison's and Ollie's point of view, but Chaz put it in my mind. Even if we have lack of squad depth, we still have a good man. Like we still got.
You do have your manager alone is like almost good enough to
And
get
also,
you into that sixth
also
spot.
we do, obviously, we all agree a lot of United players are overrated, not good, but they're still good enough to get us in top 6. I feel like, actually, they still are. Let's be honest.
So
Let's be
we're
honest,
all
Kaz.
essentially saying that the top 6 who are classed as the top 6 are getting all those spots.
Let's
in
be
I
honest,
suppose,
Chad, put in
different
perspective,
positions.
we got top 6 in our worst ever season last year.
That's what I mean.
So
I
that's what I'm
look
trying to say,
I look
yeah.
at last
Like-
season's table. You had 16 wins, 10 draws, and 12 losses. Like, that's enough wins to get you there. If you just stop some of them losses or even draws, 10 draws is a hell of a lot. You had 0 goal difference. Like,
And we still got 6.
Yeah,
That's
so-
mental.
and don't get me wrong,
That
I
is
agree.
true.
Coming up in my sort of predictions, I've got the likes of Newcastle's, Villas, West Ham.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
I just think in that top 6, I can't see them breaking in.
Madison, Ollie, what's your reasonings for your picks? Anyway,
I quite rate Gerrard. That's half the reason I'm going.
I don't rate that highly, but yeah.
I think that he'll do, like, he'll kick on with Villa this season.
Didn't
and
you
I
rate
think he'll
Lampard,
take
Ollie,
it
as
to-
well?
No, not as much. I rate Gerrard over Lampard.
Madison,
But
who
like,
did you go
that's
for West
what I
Ham?
mean, Ollie. Even if you rate Gerrard and he has a good season, they were 14th last season. So
That's a big.
It's a
getting
big
into
jump.
the top
It is a big jump.
10.
I
or
don't know.
top
I can
10.
just see.
Who have they- Kaz?
Yeah. I might have been going too high, but
Kaz, they've literally just signed Diego Carlos, and Boubacar Kamara.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie, that's not enough to bring them to the net. I actually rate their squad. Trust me, they'll be in my top 10 at least. Anyway, but yeah.
No, yeah, they were improved, but I don't know that far. That's top 6 we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So there's no real. I think Arsenal out of this is the biggest
Shock, probably.
statement so
Yeah.
far. At the minute.
Well,
think
yeah, I
it's the
mean,
biggest.
obviously, I disagree with that, but I see your reasoning for it. So it's highly possible for that.
So,
All right.
so they're the Europa League spots. So who are we
I
saying
was
is
going to
getting
say West
the
Ham quickly. I was gonna
Conference
say
League?
a
Well,
reason.
no, obviously, I'm assuming Ollie and Malison are going to stick to that then, or not? Or are you gonna adjust your predictions, or are you still gonna say what you were gonna? That's what I'm trying to say. You're gonna go with
Yeah,
your
like,
original.
is Villa now 7th because you said that?
Yeah. I'd still
For
keep
me,
Villa
okay.
as high as I've got them.
So for me, West Ham will then. I think West Ham will finish 7th. Then if that's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Because-
West Ham.
so, what I was
They
going to say, I
They've
think
got the striker now. I just think
And they're
they
linked
might
with
get
Towards House,
Kostic.
and they're also linked
Yeah,
with Zelensky as well from Napoli. So this is a few
Yeah.
players.
Did you say Skamaka?
Yeah, they got
yeah,
the striker.
yeah.
I mean, these are like really like have those two Kostic.
Still got Declan
they
Rice.
perfect.
one more,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they
is happy like.
It's hard
and they
to
did
argue
have a
that,
very
really.
good season last season. Like
Yeah.
I think that I'm definitely forgetting that. Like they
Yeah.
did do well, and if they've increased what they've got, they do deserve probably that
Shit.
spot at least.
This is tough, These mid-table, this is really tough. I feel like. Wait, Ollie, calm down. We haven't even.
Well, I thought we just all agreed on West Ham.
Well, me and James said it. I don't know
Yeah.
about Nick.
Well, Ollie said Villa.
Nick, you have to go with Villa.
I'm
you're outnumbered.
conceding that I'm assuming you're not saying Villa, Nick. So
I'll probably stick with West Ham then. Yeah, I'll stick with West Ham. So basically, that top 7 it's the same top 7 as last season, but obviously different
just a
orders.
bit changed around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, all right.
It could definitely happen. Like it could happen the same.
I
as this year.
guarantee you. I guarantee. There's probably going to be a shock that we don't even know about.
That's what I mean. There is going to be a shock, and I could see that shock being Villa.
I think the shock, obviously, Arsenal would be a slight shock, but I think for me, I think that there could be a shock in the Liverpool.
I'm looking. You know what, lads? I'm looking at these teams here now. I'm really struggling here already.
I know. I'm struggling here.
All right, go on. Who's going 8th place then in this start of the mid-table?
I mean,
8th?
I'm still
that's
going.
right.
I've got mine.
I'm going Newcastle for this one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
go
Newcastle.
I'm going to go for Crystal Palace.
Fuck me, that's high. That is high.
Yeah.
Is high
High.
for
Are you
Palace, I
high?
feel.
Shit.
I'm going Newcastle. Just the way they finished, they picked up their season.
Yeah.
You got to remember, lads. I think it was the first 14 games of the season they didn't get a win.
That's mental.
Yeah, that's very true. You have to think about that, and the way they finished last season was very strong. Like, really was.
I mean, they literally stop you lot from getting Champions League football. Yeah.
But who have they actually? Because I haven't kept.
They've made signings. That's what I'm about to say. They got Nick Pope in goal.
which is
They've
big.
got,
Big has a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, that is
what's
a
the centre back's
that's a good
name?
sign.
Nick, centre back's name.
Yeah, Sven Botman. They got
Yeah,
Sven Botman
Botman.
from
A
Allison. You rate
very
that one.
talented centre
Yeah,
back.
I think these. I think I'd want someone better now, but I
But
still.
surely,
think
wait, hold on. Would you just quickly, Chaz? You would take Botman at a left centre back at Spurs, though.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. He's got serious
said no.
potential.
I wouldn't. No,
Why
because,
not?
no, because I think I want to take us to the next level. I want Estonia or Vardy. That's the
No,
only.
But you know, like Vardy, you were talking about from Leipzig. There's not too much between him and Botman. I think like this is a big one for Newcastle. I don't think people realise this is a big coup for Newcastle.
Yeah, but Botman plays. He's international.
Chaz, they beat off Newcastle, beat off AC Milan for this guy as well.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is no scrub.
He's better than Longley. I'm not being funny.
Yeah, he's better than Longley.
Yeah, of course, but we're not going to spend. How much did they pay for him?
30 million.
Yeah, it wasn't huge.
We're obviously waiting for. We're waiting for the ideal players. You know, literally A or B. You know.
So what are we saying then? Are we saying Newcastle?
Well, Ollie and Malison, what you both said. Me and Chaz both said Newcastle.
I was going Villa. I still want to try and get Villa as high as I possibly can.
Okay, so you said Palace and Villa. Okay, so it has to be Newcastle then.
But I'm not. Yeah, I'm. To be honest, I'd be fine with Newcastle. Really, I don't think.
So basically, we're saying this is the start. You know, Newcastle are on the up and they've got money now. Is this the start of their journey? They're going. This is the start of their journey.
If they're getting 8th place this season, they want to be looking at getting 6th for 5th next season.
If they really invest, if they properly invest, yeah.
But I think with Newcastle, I think they need to start well this time.
It's critical they do
because the depth now from the rest of the league.
But let's be fair, they've got a good manager. They've made decent signings.
I think I actually had my doubts before last season, but he's actually proved me wrong. And I think
I like him.
I like his.
They have, to be fair, they have got a little bit of a problem in attack.
Well.
Oh yeah, and because Wilson's injury prone and Chris Wood's just Chris Wood.
They could. I mean, they're 100% looking for a right winger to take the pressure off. So Max.
Guys, you know they were trying to sign that Ekatike, you know, the one that joined PSG this year. They were trying to get him before PSG got him as well. So yeah, you're right. They're going to improve in the attack before the window closes, I think.
So what are we on? 8th, 9th?
So we need 9th now.
This is so interesting.
Mine's Leicester City.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to agree with Chaz again, but I'm gonna go with Wolves.
I'm still going Villa. I'm not.
He's got Villa for the last.
Yes, because I need to get them as high as possible.
Should we say our case? Should we say our case to Malison? You can make a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm undecided really.
So what is it?
I suppose I've already given my case.
Yeah.
Wolves, Villa, Leicester. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Nick. You say your case if you want.
I think with Wolves, where did they finish last year? Chaz 8th.
10th.
Oh shit! I retract my Wolves statement. Then I retract my Wolves statement as well. No, because I thought they finished 8th. I was like, okay, they'll drop over. Shit. Who have Wolves? They've only made
Yeah.
Who have they signed this window?
Do you want me to make a case? Because you don't look like.
Hold on. I like. Shit, what's their manager's name?
Isn't it Lodge?
Bruno Lodge. Yeah. They really impressed me last season. They did. I know they dropped off toward the end, but I did like their. They were very good defensively last season. That impressed me, and especially when they're playing against United. So
I think they're quite solid.
But I will retract my Wolves one. I think so. It's between Chaz and Ollie. I think I can retract. I'm not that passionate about Wolves getting 9th.
So my case for Leicester, and I might as well just spoil it, but I do actually have Villa 1 place behind. Okay. I think Leicester finished 8th last season. They had a hell of a lot of injuries. Right? Their defense, to be honest, their defense was all over the place. But I think get a full season out of Fofana, get a full season out of Ndidi. I do agree that they've probably had the worst. Well, they've made no signings, so they probably had the worst transfer window.
I was going to say, yeah.
And they may lose a couple of players here and there. But if at the end of the day, if they do lose Maddison or Tielemans, they're gonna spend that much. Like they have got no money in the bank to just go out and buy loads.
Guys,
of players.
There's rumours that like Schmeichel could leave to Nice. So it's weird.
Yeah, they're talking about replacing because he's getting to a certain age, they want to get a new, fresh goalkeeper.
Yeah,
I do actually think they missed out on who's your one you sold, Nick. I think they should have signed him. Henderson, yeah. But anyway, I just think they still at the end of the day, a lot of their like Fofana and a lot of their players, they were bought sort of with the future in mind anyway.
I'm interested to see how Samare does this season, Chaz, because he did the Heights last season when he joined. So if he can get a good preseason, I don't know how he's been this preseason, then hopefully he'll be a good midfielder for them, because we had high expectations from last season as well. So
they've got James Justin. He got injured for ages.
He was out. Even Vardy was out for ages last season as well.
That's my case anyway. For ninth place.
So I think I'm going to go for Leicester, because I just think that they have that experience as well of
they do.
Like and plus look, they do have a really great quality players in their squad, and I think also they'll keep Maddison as well. I don't think Spurs would actually get him.
We're also looking over Brendan Rodgers as well. Like,
I was going to say that
they actually do have a decent manager who can get them through these games and stuff. He had to deal with so much in the last few seasons, and he still placed them quite highly. So I don't really have any arguments with that, as long as this can happen.
I'm agreeing with him.
Wait, hold on.
I'm agreeing with him on 10.
No, I don't agree with this one. I'm definitely going to put Wolves.
I don't know enough. If I'm honest, I don't really watch them.
Just give me this one. Give me one. I've been trying to get them in for so long.
I don't know about.
I'm going to go. Wait, Malison, it's your team, because I'm going to go Wolves. So.
Malison, to let you know a little bit about Villa.
Go for Brighton.
Nick said it right. They've signed Kamara from Marseille. They've signed Diego Carlos, which is a good centre back that they've tried to think. They've actually got rid of Tyrone Mings as captain. I don't know if you lot saw that.
Yeah, I saw
that. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Finally got rid of him. So they got Matty Cash right back. Emi Martinez in goal. Coutinho.
You still got Coutinho.
Danny
Watkins will just kick on.
Even Buendia is the backup to bloody Coutinho.
That's what I mean. I think they've got a decent squad, and Gerald will get them playing.
They do have a good squad now. They do.
Okay, I agree. Villa should finish. I think Wolves will finish ahead of them, but I think Villa should be finishing here.
I prefer Wolves, really, just because I look at how Lage is playing. He's actually playing better than under Nuno, almost similar but better, and they're also again more experienced. And also they've got players like Neves still, haven't they? It's just he's a difference maker. In fact,
and also
Neves. Did you know that Neves is the craziest situation? Yeah, the last game of the season, this guy walked away, waving at the fans, crying.
That's how much it means.
He thought he was leaving. He was gone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And now he's done a U-turn because no one fit. Also, what are we saying? We're effectively saying 10th and 11th, either Villa or Wolves.
Also, Chaz's point about Leicester and injuries, we're going to get a full season out of Pedro Neto this season as well for Wolves, which is massive.
So my only worry is the start, when, although it'll only be a few games, is when I think Jimenez has done. Is injured, and he could be an important loss, or whatever you call it.
I think he scored the other day. I don't know what you're on about.
Let's push. Where are we going?
Yeah, who makes the decision?
I'll happily die on my sword and say I put Villa, but then Wolves have to be the next team after that.
So we're saying this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So we got one more to get in here before we move to.
Is it 11th or 12th? Oh yeah, 12th.
But I said Crystal Palace to finish was it 8th or something? Anyway. But, I didn't.
To be honest, I'd actually.
I didn't really mean that.
I'd agree with Palace being next.
No.
I was going to say Brighton anyway, but.
Oh shit! I forgot about Brighton.
I don't feel Brighton will have as good a season. I think the way that Vieira's got Palace playing, you think they've got young players in that side.
No, I'm going Brighton. I'm going Brighton. Actually.
I'm going Palace.
The reason I said Crystal Palace was because of Vieira, and I do.
Yeah, Nick, the thing,
And
Nick, the
they
thing with
picked
me
up
is,
some good results last season. If they can kick on from some of
Yeah.
those that they picked up last season,
I think Brighton are next, Nick. Funny enough, but
yeah,
I'm going Palace, but I do think Brighton won't go that much forward because where did they finish? They actually finished quite high last year. I think they finished 9th. But
Oh shit! Fucking hell!
I
Yeah.
do think Bissouma and potentially Cucurella is huge.
Yeah, you're right. To be honest, but you always
yeah.
trust
Actually, I
them.
didn't even think about Basuma coming out that middle.
But you always trust them to have that. They've already signed replacements for them as well and shit. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I
And
know
also,
I'm predicting this, but with like Mwepu and that Caicedo in midfield, they've still got good options in there. I'm happy to allow again, similar to the Villa Wolves thing. This is a toss of a coin. So I'm
Palace and Brighton.
we going Palace, then Brighton.
yeah,
Yeah.
go for Palace. Yeah.
okay. This is
Where it gets
I can't
interesting.
believe we've
So
got.
then
Everton.
have we've got another one to put mid-table, and then will it be 3 and 3 for the relegation battle?
Yeah.
That are in here.
All right, I'm gonna go. I think we can't look. Oh God, it's between two teams for me. I'm looking at. This is.
I know mine is.
I think Southampton next.
It's the way you said it. I'm gonna. I think I might agree with him. One second. Let me.
As I was saying it, I was like, thinking, which one?
Hold
No,
on.
Do you want to know
for-
mine's a bit crazy. Probably you lot not thinking about them. Mine, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, yours is Forest.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is give us the case of the
Jay
Forest?
Links.
People, Jay Lings is a big sign. People don't realise that. To be fair to him, Jesse Lingard will bump up any of them teams in that mid-table. To be fair, people haven't realised they've spent like 70 million on players.
I think they're signing more. They're getting more signings.
Yeah, they've made at least 6 key ones. One was the goalkeeper, Dean Henderson. Well, he was a loan, wasn't he, Nick? He was a loan.
Yeah, it's on loan. Yeah.
So Dean Henderson from Man United. So they've fixed the goalkeeper.
They sent a centre back from Union Berlin. I saw something.
Yeah, that cost 18 million. The centre back. So they're putting a lot of money into these players. They've got Nico Williams from Liverpool for 18 million.
Yeah,
Some people might think that was a lot, but anyway. Sorry, they signed 2 centre backs. Another one from Bundesliga. They got Omar Richards from Bayern, who's
Yeah. That's good. He was.
Got something with him. And then you just spoke about Jesse Lingard as well going into that team. Jesse Lingard is a player that I don't rate at the top level, but I'm not being funny. You sort of transformed West Ham for a season.
It did.
You lot obviously know he's on 200k a week, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah.
Is he still on that with Forest? Did he not
He's on
take
200k. No, he's on more at Forest than he was at United.
Oh Jesus!
But it's only a 1 year. It's only a 1 year deal, though. It's only a 1 year contract.
Who? All right. Who did everyone else go with?
And also another player that blew up the championship for them, Brennan Johnson. They managed to sign him for a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Obviously, they lost.
Sterling
They lost
as
Jimmy Garner, top talent. But it's fine. No, they'll survive.
I didn't just out of all the teams in the relegate, the ones that have come up, I think they're going to be the best in my opinion, and I think
I'm gonna
have that atmosphere.
I'm gonna go Leeds. I'm gonna go Leeds as this one as my. What position is this? 13th.
14th, I think.
14.
All right, 14th.
No,
I'm gonna go.
no.
I'm gonna go Leeds because we
I had-
said it.
It's 15th. 15th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it 15th? 7, 8,
No, 14th.
14th.
Is it?
I had Leeds in this one as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Leeds.
Just because I think like that what they're doing with their squad, the fact that they're going to be changing the way that they've played, it might be a bit of a horrible year to some degree, but they've made 6 new signings now, all young as well, all going to burst with loads of energy. I think that I don't think they're going to be as defensively bad as they were last year. I think Calvin Phillips going could hurt them, although he didn't play actually that much. And Rafinha, yeah, because he's dragged them through quite a lot.
Lads, you're probably going to end up convincing them to get in this space. You're not going to like this, Nick. I've got them to be relegated this year.
Shit.
Oh.
I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go with Ollie's opinion that I think they've improved the squad while selling 2 players there.
They spent a lot of money to Salzburg as well.
Obviously, the only thing is most of them are unproven Premier League talent.
They,
That's
they
the only
are,
thing.
and they're young. They're young. I was just looking at like some of the
Yeah, they
average
are
age
young,
ones,
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're 21, 23, 23,
Yeah.
24, 25, 18. Like that's they're going for a young like flourish of
Thing
players
is,
to
though,
come in.
Fair
There's a
though,
couple of signings that I got to point out for them. I think that Sinistero, who they signed from Feyenoord, he'll be the best out of the lot in their left wing.
Yeah.
And also, I think that Mark Roca from Bayern Munich's a good signing as well to replace Phillips. I don't think you'll see a big drop off in defensive midfield. Yeah, honestly.
A lot of Leipzig people like that Tyler Adams as well. You know.
Yeah, no, Tyler Adams, and
He did
Chaz,
have his
they haven't even.
he did have his injuries. That's the only thing.
Their most expensive one. It was Aronson. He's the most expensive one. I
Yeah,
think.
he's amazing.
As
No,
well.
they're to be honest, it looks good, but sometimes young players, a lot of different players. Yeah.
Actually, you do worry about
They'll
that.
be set up for. They'll be set up for
They
the
haven't
future.
improved. They haven't improved their back line whatsoever. That's the thing.
No,
That's the thing that scares me.
that's going to be their issue, and they're not defensively sound enough as it is. So if they were going to improve anywhere, it wouldn't need to be
I
there.
retract it. I'm not putting Leeds there, Ollie. I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't. You've already put your statement out.
No. This is the point. The point is we debate. Yeah, as well. So you can change your mind. I'm fucking hell
All I
now.
have to say is Everton will get relegated.
Oh my god! All right. 1 sec.
Right,
Wait, hold on, that man. You're jumping like 6 steps ahead.
I'm gonna flip it and go Southampton.
Because I
instead.
don't know about these other teams, but I do.
I'm
know.
going Southampton instead of Leeds, actually. And the only reason I said
I said Southampton. Yeah.
okay, so if Madison, the only reason I said that they've also, if you look, Chaz, they've made a few. Theirs is very young signing. So, but I've looked more into it and in depth with some of the articles I've looked at, and some of these signings are going to go under the radar, and I think they're due to bang. Some of them as well, and they've already. I like Hasenhüttl as a manager in the first place anyway.
Yeah,
as well.
I do.
And they're
Yeah,
not.
they're very young. They spent 50 million, but they're very young. 18, 19, 20, 20.
Yeah.
And also, to be fair, I'll be fair to you, Nick. I don't think people don't rate this probably that much. I don't think Joe Aribo would be that bad from Rangers.
No, exactly. I think
squad,
and also, Chaz, I know they sign them young players, and I think one of the four is going to bang. Like one of them will be a shock. I do think that they've got a settled squad under the Hasenhüttl at the minute as well, and I just think that. Yeah, I think it makes sense for them to finish here as well. They're just in a pit.
Yeah, and
by the way, they signed 2 players off City under 23s.
Yeah, Lavia, Romeo Lavia is one of them.
They spent 12 million and 11 million off players that we don't know in the under 23s.
Yeah. I think Chaz, who's the other players? Who else?
So they got Bazuna in goal.
Oh, the City. Yeah.
12 million. Sekou Mara was a 19-year-old for centre forward.
Well, from where? Sorry, that's the one I was looking at.
That's from Bordeaux.
Okay, yeah.
11 million, and then Romeo Lavia from
City. Yeah.
And they also spent on a centre back who's 20 years old for 9 million. So
who is it?
Bochum.
Considering that it's going to be left down to me to choose because that you've both come Southampton, we've clearly said Leeds aren't getting in there. Yeah. I can't see Forest finishing that highly. I just can't. I can't see it.
That's fine.
I get your points. So I think it's going to have to be Southampton that get that spot.
Yep. We've got the two seaside merchants next to each other.
Yeah. So who are we going for that 15th? So 15th, they're starting in relegation battle territory.
Well, I have to go Forest really because I was calling it for that one. It would have been Forest or Everton for me.
I'm gonna go. I could agree with.
I'll go for Forest as well. I think actually.
I'm not. You lot are going to be. I can't see Brentford going down. I just don't understand.
No, I don't.
I could see Brentford going down this season.
I don't know.
Shit. I'll go Forest. I'm gonna go Forest.
All right, fine. That's 3, and then. So then can.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna.
Oh no! This is no.
Why don't we do who's getting relegated now?
I can't. Do you know what I can't see? Leeds, Everton, or Brentford all going down. I can't see one of them has to go down. That's the thing.
Everton, I think Everton will go down. Look, they've made no signings.
No, I don't think they're that poor.
No, I don't.
Their best player, arguably.
Yeah.
Like where they're getting their goals from, and their defense.
He's right. He's got a point at the minute.
And also their pre-season hasn't that been really bad as well?
Well,
yes,
everyone went crazy because
they lost 4-0.
But everyone went over the top.
They lost 4-0. Like
to Minnesota, Malison to Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
and the
Nick, right, there you go.
and the chairman is in my mind, I think he's just clueless. I really do. And they're not moving in that direct. They're not making any drastic changes to try and improve.
They've signed Ruben
Really poorly run,
Negra.
and I think they're going to.
The ex-Wolves player, yeah. Left. That's their another left wing back.
But that's it then. Who are they replacing?
And Dwight McNeil.
No, they got James Tarkowski and Dwight McNeil.
So they signed 2 Burnley players. That's the worry.
That's not good. How about up front? Like, who have they replaced with Shaza? Like,
no, they haven't. They haven't.
Well, they haven't yet. No,
and there's not long left before we win.
That one thing I'll to give a little bit back up. I don't know if you rate him or not, but will he be enough to keep him up? That's the question you got to ask yourself. But Calvert-Lewin was injured a lot.
No, I don't think it's consistent enough to keep them up. I think he'll have good patches. I think
he could get.
No, I think Calvert-Lewin. I think
goals though, which is what you need.
If Calvert-Lewin stays fit, he'll score enough goals to keep Everton up.
I disagree with that.
But I'm really stuck in a hard place between a rock and a hard place right now, because I might have to put Brentford down, but I don't think they will go.
I think they will. I think them losing Ericsson, like they haven't really signed anyone. They signed a left wing and left back.
Yeah, Hickey's good signing though.
Yeah, but I don't think it's enough to keep them in fighting in the Premier League.
I
could see them going down.
Yeah, but it all depends if they keep Ivan Toney, I think, as well. That's the thing.
I think Brentford will go down.
He's a big player for him.
I think Brentford, for me, the bottom 3 now I've decided for me. Everton, Fulham.
Wait. One step. Let's get it one step at a time.
We need to get who.
I'm going Everton. I'm going Everton now for this space.
Everton here in this spot.
I'm going to go Everton as well.
What's that? 15th. I think Everton will finish 15th.
Yeah. I'm going to go Everton.
They're going to.
Okay, it's fine. Madison, yeah, it's fine. Stick with your. Don't sway your.
I'm still keen that Leeds stay up. I'm still very much on Leeds staying.
Yeah, surely Leeds can't go down though.
I can't see Leeds going down this season. I really can't. I think they've invested well. I think they've got a good squad.
Also,
I think go Everton. I'm going to go Everton then Leeds though. I'm going to go.
I'd be happy with that. I don't think Everton are going to go down. So for me, it doesn't matter who finishes where really.
Well, yeah,
I don't think Everton or Leeds are going down.
I just love the way we've all. No, one sec, lad. I love the way we've all just completely written off Fulham and Bournemouth completely this season.
Yeah. Should we put them here now?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not joking.
So is that?
You can't be confident with Dominic Solanke as your striker to stay up. I'm sorry, you can't. Bournemouth are finishing dead bottom, and then
fair enough.
And then Fulham. I mean, Mitrovic. How many times have we tried with him? He'll go back to the Championship, set another record, and that's it.
Hold on. The only thing I'll back Fulham with, is that they've made a few decent signings. Yeah, I think they signed Mbabu from Wolfsburg. And they signed João Paulinho, who's one of the Portuguese. He plays in the Portugal national team. So yeah.
They've got Leno on the way.
Anyway, we need to decide on 15.
Right, yeah. So we need to decide. So, all right. How about I concede?
Leno's getting relegated.
I disagree with Everton. Everton's going. Honestly, we can't have Everton sitting.
I'm gonna concede the point to move this along. That Everton goes there, but I think Leeds should be here.
Yes.
If anything,
I think Brentford stay up.
Yeah, I think Chaz thinks Brentford. We might have to make an argument for that. Actually, shit.
I don't see Brentford's squad strong enough to stay up. I don't think they've made enough acquisitions.
They've got the same team, if not more players.
And I think Thomas Frank's a decent manager as well.
They've only lost Ericsson.
I think Leeds.
They haven't. They've had a few people go out, haven't they?
No, they lost Marcus Foyce. He didn't even play last year. And then Zanka without a club and Ginier without a club. They've signed Aaron Hickey, which we wanted, as backup. So they're going to play him starting left back for 15 million, or right back. They've also signed Keane Lewis Potter from Hull for 17 million. 17 million.
He's good, isn't he?
He might be quite good for him.
They got Ben Mee just for extra depth in centre back, and they signed the goalkeeper, but from Lazio.
Oh no, I know the keeper. It's the keeper from Lazio. It's the Albanian. Yeah. We were linked with him for our backup. He was at Lazio for a decade.
A free transfer.
That's good, That's
but if you compare, if we're putting them on the same pedestal, right? And you compare that to Leeds transfer window.
Yeah, I was going to say
Leeds transfer window. I know we're not basing it on the same thing.
I get that. So
and
Leeds,
Jesse Marsh isn't like. I don't think he's as good a manager as that Thomas.
I'm going experience to stay up. I think they'll do it.
I'm going to stick with Leeds. I'm going to stick with Leeds.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with Leeds.
I'm
So
against
Malison is trying to convince Malison, I guess.
No, I think Leeds. But I was already going to say, as in, for me, Everton would be gone. But Leeds, I was going to say anyway, in Everton's position, in replace their position, because
so that's me, Nick, and Malison.
I think Jesse Marsh will
learn
Leeds from a lot from last season as well, and he kept them up. Like
Malison, you're back in the Yank, yeah?
Yeah. I just have an American in the Prem.
So then, essentially, we're saying this because we're doing Bournemouth dead last.
I would have obviously said Everton instead of
Brentford, yeah.
Probably Brentford or Bournemouth,
Or Bournemouth? What you say?
No way, no, you can't. You can't think that.
Probably Brentford.
Hold on, but wait, just for Bournemouth, Chaz. I thought, do you not rate Scott Parker?
No, Nick, they're in trouble. I'll tell you this why. Yeah,
but do you not rate Scott Parker?
Yeah, what? He's okay.
I think Scott Parker.
No, you do like him. Why are you trying to retract on it? You do.
I watched him in a pre-season the other day. Yeah, and this is what tells me they're in trouble. They, for the first time, they didn't play this all season last year. So I watched a lot of the Championship. They didn't play a back five, and he was trying to bang out a back five in the friendly, and it actually went wrong against like a League One team. I promise you that is then thinking of how can we find a way of not conceding goals in the Prem? And then who do you pin your hopes on getting 15 goals to keep them up? Dominic Solanke. It's not good enough.
Yeah, Chaz, I've just realised. Yeah, you're right. They've literally not spent a penny this window. Yeah. They've got 2 free transfers. Joe Rothwell.
For what reason as well? They would have had money coming up. So what?
Yeah, and Ryan Fredericks from West Ham.
If you compare him to Forest and how much they've spent.
Do you not think that's actually disgraceful how Bournemouth have not backed a single penny? Yeah, so that's ridiculous.
That is a disgrace.
I know we always talk about the bigger clubs mostly on this channel, but you've got to think about it from their fans' point of view. They've just come up here and they've not been backed. Well, I know they could still get back to this.
They've signed anyone.
They've signed 2 players for free.
Okay, they've signed someone. Okay, if they make one signing though, and this is mad, Spurs went 2 windows consecutively without signing.
Yeah, but you can't.
Madison always finds a way to bring
You're
it back.
You're a big team, Madison. You're a big team.
Madison.
I know a big team, and that's even worse.
Madison. This is a team that was predominantly, a championship level players, most of them as well, and they're going to have to. They've spent no money. Imagine being a Bournemouth fan. You come up and they spend no money so far in the window.
Yeah, and then you've got to compete against.
They also lost Gary Cahill, who actually played every game for them last year to get them in. I'm not being funny. They're heavily linked to try and get Nat Phillips from Liverpool. I mean, and Liverpool are probably somehow going to get 15 million for him. It's not good.
I do, but one thing I will say, Chaz, I do think Scott Parker's a better manager than Lampard. I'm going to stick with that as well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm just going to take us off screen share, by the way.
Hold on, Chaz. Fulham haven't had a terrible window at the moment. I think because I'm looking at it now, and they've still got that Solomon guy from Shakhtar, who Arsenal were linked with as well, from the Israeli. Obviously, with Babu and João Paulinho, and obviously they signed Andreas Pereira from us. Is that Anguissa going back to them from Napoli as well, or not? Or is he left?
Oh
no, he's left. He's left now, and he's left. Okay, I think I agree. Fulham are going to go. I think they'll go down currently, but if they get 2-3 more signings in, they might be a wild card to stay up this season.
They lost Fabio Carvalho as well.
Yeah, but I think they could be a wild card, Chaz. I'm going to say that out there. They could be a wild card.
Yeah, well, it's fair enough. My wild card to do the best out of the 3 is Forest. But...
Yeah.
So that was our Premier League predictions.
Ollie's absolutely shattered. I can see it.
So we're just going to get you two can talk for till the cows come home. So I was just hoping to wrap us up before we hit an hour.
At the end of the day, that was the FallenGiantz predictions of the Premier League 22-23. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. as we always say, trying to build up our numbers. So please, every little comment will help.
Tell us if you agree or what your actual prediction is as well. Like if you have a prediction, put in a comment, say
We'll
it, like, or screenshot it, send it us on Twitter or something. Nick will definitely share it.
Yeah.
I'm currently, before we leave, I'm currently looking at the agency of Alfie Mawson, who just left Fulham.
Okay, we're gonna leave now.
Hey,
Then, yeah?
Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.